Hey, what's up, people? This is a review of the documentary that came on PBS last night, the Black Panthers, Vanguard of Revolution. And I had posted on Facebook for you guys that follow me and everything that I was checking it out, and I was just putting the word out there that the documentary was coming on because it wasn't too much marketing for it, and it could have been because it was on PBS, and a lot of people just don't want you to know your history and learn the truth about certain things. They'll promote the hell out of Love and Hip Hop and Scandal and all these crazy ass shows, but when it comes to us learning our history, whether you're black, white, green, or purple, they don't want that to be heard. So, I checked it out, and I must say I thought it was a very good documentary. It was a little sad, I will put that out there, because I was sitting back watching it, and I was like, damn, man, and I know about the Black Panther Party. Like I've mentioned before in some of my videos, my uncle was a Black Panther. He was stationed out in Oakland, California. So, he called me up while the joint was on and was like, yo, man, you watching that Black Panther documentary? And he banged on me like he was Debo and shit. And I was like, yeah, I'm watching it. But, he just, that's how he is, that represents him and, a part of his life. So he just wanted to make sure, I was checking it out and everything. Although I am very knowledgeable about the Black Panther Party, but not to get too far off topic. I thought it was a great documentary. It showed the evolution of the Black Panther Party and what they really stood for. And, I hope that little Tommy, whatever the hell her name is, I hope she was sitting back watching it, because her depiction and her mindset towards what the Black Panther Party stood for was incorrect. And I don't know if you guys checked out that interview between her and Charlemagne the God. And, Charlemagne was really, just trying to kick them gems on, like, yo, your perception of what the Black Panther Party was is completely incorrect. They were not a hate group. They were not people who went around, just saying we're going to kill white people, we're going to kill police officers just for the hell of it. They were about self-defense and making sure that the police officers did not abuse their authority. And that's what I think she failed to realize. But if you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's pretty good. A lot of times I don't agree with everything Charlemagne the God says, but on that, he was on point. He really was, getting in her ass about her perception about the Black Panther Party. But like I said, they went through the evolution of the party. They had a couple of people who were main figures within the group. They spoke on goddamn, what's that guy named Bobby Seale, Huey P. It goes on and on. Angela Davis, they had a whole bunch of different figures in there. And, why I say it was kind of sad is because, I don't want to give away too much for those who haven't seen it, but, at the end they showed the direction that Huey P went in. And, it was just sad how, people were able to come in and infiltrate the party and cause all this confusion and division amongst the members. And, I talk about that a lot in my videos. I talk about us unifying, and I talk about us being aware of people infiltrating what we try to do. And a lot of people, I've gotten into debates, whether it's on Facebook or in my personal life, about the different sources we have to attack in order to progress as a people. A lot of times people focus just on economics, and yes, economics is a very strong point to start with, because when you control your dollar and when you know how money creates power, you can move a lot of things within your community. You can definitely create change, but also you have to be aware of the political structure. You have to be aware of education. You got to remember, we got people every day in our schools, within our communities, that's teaching our children. And a lot of that information that is being passed on is incorrect, and they're indoctrinating our children with false information or corrupting their mindsets to think a certain way. So we have to attack all different sources. We have to teach our children about history. We have to learn our history. We have to learn about the justice system and the flaws that's within that corporation, that system. We have to learn about the prison industrial complex. We have to be educated about how our social structure is maintained and how it's manipulated a lot of times to keep us as a permanent underclass. So we can't just focus on one single thing. We have to attack all avenues. And a lot of people are not knowledgeable about that, and they don't understand. They think everything is about economics, and it's not. It's a big game we're playing out here, and a lot of people out here, are dealing with a bigger stack of cards than we are, and we have to learn how to take the power that we do have and create change. And like I said, I don't want to give too much away. I want you guys to go check it out. But I did get emotional towards the end, because it was like, damn, man, here you have it. This organization, beautiful black people coming together, feeding the children, protecting their community, which is something that I advocate that we start doing now. But we be smarter, and we learn from the mistakes that the Black Panther Party made, or the mistakes that the civil rights movement made. We have to learn from that and not keep doing the same thing over and over. And that's why I don't agree with us just going to the church and praying all day or just marching. I'm not saying these things don't help, but we have to be realistic. We have to play the game that's being played towards us. That's why I don't agree with the National Guard coming within our community and basically creating more havoc. My whole thing is that we need to move in a different direction. We need to move in a 2016 direction. We can't keep doing the same thing we've been doing for years and our conditions stay the same. And we have to learn how to unify, because that's the overall message I got from this documentary, is that when we unify and we come together and we start having knowledge of self and knowledge about our conditions around us, and we start loving each other, man, the sky is the limit. Okay, and we saw it with the Black Panther Party. But, you guys check it out. I don't know if they're airing it tonight on PBS, but it's a great documentary. If you guys want to purchase it, I believe it's on Amazon or other different sources where they sell movies and stuff at. But, today is Huey P's birthday, so, happy birthday to that brother. Even though he made some mistakes, later end of his life, we do have to honor that brother for what he stood for, and the type of movement that him and Bobby Seale and other Black Panther Party members created for us, even if it was infiltrated and destroyed. So I just think we gotta learn, man. We really have to unify, and we're starting to see that now. I think that the unification of the black community is starting to be pushed through the media. And that's because we have certain figures out here who are pushing that and saying, yo, we got to wake up, we got to snap out of it, and we really got to get our shit together. So, I do see some progression, I do see hope in the future, but we got to unify, we got to be smart, and we can't let outside entities infiltrate what we're trying to do. We have to be smart about it. We got to put, the silly bickering back and forth because, another brother or sister disagree with you, or maybe they don't disagree with you, but they just have a different perspective. We can't argue back and forth with each other, because that's what contribute to the destruction of the Black Panther Party. When you guys check out the documentary, we got to learn to put our petty bullshit to the side and say, hey, you know what? You might not agree with me, I might not agree with you, but the common goal is that we want better for our people. So let's meet somewhere in the middle. You put your ideas on the table, I'll put my ideas to the table. Those brothers and sisters that we're in law enforcement, or have a knowledgeable mindset about how to protect the community, we need to bring those people to the table. Those people, like myself, that are business minded, know how certain structures are moved, whether it's in the media, whether it's just different aspects of society. We got to bring those people to the table. Those brothers and sisters that just got an everyday job, or whether you're a teacher or any source that you contribute into society, we all got to come together, and we got to put our resources and our wisdom and knowledge on the table so that we can create something big. And that's just what I want to point out in this video, and I think the overall message was in the documentary. But if you guys checked it out, give me your feedback on it. If you haven't checked it out already, go check out the documentary. It's a great documentary. I'm out. Peace.